From setting a world record for the longest basketball shot, to turning down huge amounts of money from alcohol companies, Dude Perfect have shocked their fans countless times. But today, let's take a look at some of the times that they shocked the world, starting with their bad punishments. Now, this isn't a specific moment, but we all know that the punishments that the group gives each other can be pretty shocking sometimes. Through the Wheel Unfortunate, the group decides on what penalty to give whoever loses a challenge or game. Although all the group members have gone through these, some members have been a little more unfortunate than others. And the guy that gets punished almost every 2 episodes is Corey. The poor guy has been subjected to some pretty brutal stuff, and fans of the show love to see him go through them. One of these punishments that shocked people more than the others was when the group decided that he should go through a car wash in the back of a truck. And yes, it was as bad as it sounds. Not only was it hella uncomfortable, it also seemed kinda painful if I'm being completely honest. But if you think that was bad, he also had to eat dog food for breakfast once as a punishment. For Overtime 7, Corey had to cut his brows as he lost. Eyebrows take around 4 to 16 weeks to regrow.
Oh my God. Hey, everyone at home, say it with me. That's unfortunate.
So Corey had to go about his life looking pretty weird without his eyebrows. This was by far the most long-lasting punishment anyone on the group has ever gotten, and it was arguably the worst one too. But if you think that was shocking, let me tell you about this next one. It's time to discuss the trick shots. Again, I know this isn't a specific moment, but you gotta admit, some of the trick shots they do are pretty insane. In fact, some of these shots were so shocking that the group has been accused countless times of faking it all. And with those allegations, several people have tested their videos to see if the videos are edited. But to shock the world even more, none of their videos are edited. All the trick shots they do are legit. The crew commented on this and said that they were flattered that people think their trick shots are faked and edited. Because not only do they think that Dude Perfect is smart enough to pull off complex editing like that, but they also think that the trick shots are unbelievably good. And that's always a compliment for them. Their trick shots are the reason the guys went viral. A video of one of their trick shots from back in 2009 went viral because people could not believe their eyes. The video has over 20 million views today, and that number just keeps on growing.
Please move to another segment.
We can. But at first, in case anybody's ever feeling down throughout the episode, all you gotta do.
You could probably say that this was one of their most important videos, because not only did it push their popularity to a whole new level, it also generated quite a bit of cash that made it possible for them to grow even bigger. Although a lot of people called the video staged and edited, the video quality is pretty low, so the chances that they edited or staged it seem really low. Talking about shocking shots, I've gotta tell you about this next one. I'm referring to the video with the longest basketball shot. The video was pretty iconic, to say the least. Not only did the guys try and set the world record for the longest basketball shot, but they also did it in their own way, which made the whole thing so much more fun and shocking to watch. The video was posted back in 2014 and gathered millions of views not too long after being posted. It's one of their most talked about videos, and for good reason too. The group headed to the Reunion Tower in downtown Dallas, Texas to film the video. Tony explained to his viewers that their plan was that he was going to throw the basketball from the top of the tower down into a hoop that his other teammates were moving around to catch the ball. This was a distance of 500 feet, which sounds impossible to do. The viewers were on their toes as soon as Tony explained his plan, and we all thought that the video was going to be a major fail. But against all odds, Tony shot the basketball and his group members managed to get it through the hoop all the way down. This made our jaws drop to the floor as we watched the guys celebrate. Unfortunately, this wasn't considered as a new record because of some minor things.
I would say that I'm the king of the burgers. There was a time in my life where I would have upwards of 2 burgers a day.
But that didn't change the fact that this was one of the most shocking moments from this group. Just like this next one. That is, the death rumors. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys already know about this one, or at least you've heard of it. Garrett Hilbert is one of the most important guys in the group, and he's kinda one of the most liked by fans too. So when this rumor started going around that Garrett was killed in a terrible car crash, fans were not only heartbroken, but also insanely shocked. According to an article, Garrett was on his way to meet his teammates when he got into a car accident with a truck that completely crushed him. And his wife called the other guys, sobbing, and told them that Garrett had passed away. This article went viral and people started flooding Dude Perfect's messages asking about Garrett and sending their condolences. Thankfully, just a few days after the news went viral, on the 15th of September, Garrett posted a TikTok to his official account reacting to the original article that started the whole rumor. With a cup of coffee in his hand, he shook his head at the article, mouthing "no" over and over again. The video was a pleasant surprise to all fans, and they were happy to see that Garrett was alive and well. But enough about fake deaths, let me tell you about this next thing that'll shock you. Did you know they've turned down some serious dough? Most online groups make sure never to turn down money, because as a group that's not all that big and is just starting out, it's only a good idea to endorse products and get paid tons of money to build yourself up even more. But Dude Perfect talked about how they've never wanted to do anything of the sort. Tony talked about how countless alcohol companies have reached out to them, asking them to promote their products. But the group rejected the offer despite being offered huge amounts of money for it. Their reason behind this was that they didn't really feel comfortable marketing alcohol to their younger viewers, and said that this was just something that they didn't stand for. He also said that countless male fitness magazines have reached out to them and asked them to do interviews with them. But as Tony said, he doesn't want people to go pick up a men's magazine just to read an interview. He wants things like that to be accessible to all his fans without paying for a magazine or anything. It's still pretty shocking that they turned down so much money. Just like this next moment's shocking. I'm talking about the time that they had Paul Rudd on the show. This was one of the many moments that Dude Perfect pleasantly surprised their fans by having one of their favorite actors in a video. Inviting the Ant-Man himself on the show not only did wonders for their channel's growth, but also shocked fans. Paul revealed that he had been a fan of the group for the longest time, and took part in the Dizzy Sports Battle series. What made the video even better was seeing how Rudd was just as goofy and playful in real life as the characters he plays on screen. And that was all about some of the times Dude Perfect shocked the world.